the Indian subcontinent, a land of diverse cultures and ancient wisdom, has been home to some of the world's oldest civilizations. From the banks of the Indus River to the shores of Sri Lanka, South Asia's history is a tapestry of remarkable stories, groundbreaking innovations, and powerful empires that have shaped the course of human history. Our journey begins with the enigmatic Indus Valley Civilization, which flourished around 4,500 years ago. This advanced urban society built cities with sophisticated drainage systems, standardized weights and measures, and a script that remains undeciphered to this day. The most famous sites, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, reveal a society with a strong emphasis on urban planning and hygiene. The Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro, a large public water tank, suggests the importance of ritual bathing in their culture. However, the decline of this civilization remains a mystery, with theories ranging from climate change to invasions. As the Indus Valley civilization faded, the Vedic period dawned in South Asia. This era, spanning roughly from 1500 to 500 BCE, saw the composition of the Vedas, the oldest sacred texts of Hinduism. The Rig Veda, the oldest of these texts, contains hymns, philosophies, and mythological accounts that continue to influence Indian culture today. During this time, the concept of dharma, or cosmic order and duty, began to take shape, laying the foundation for many of South Asia's philosophical and religious traditions. The Mauryan Empire, which reached its zenith under the rule of Ashoka the Great in the 3rd century BCE, marks a significant chapter in South Asian history. Ashoka, initially a ruthless conqueror, had a change of heart after witnessing the devastation caused by his conquest of Kalinga. He embraced Buddhism and became a patron of peace and dharma. Ashoka's rock edicts, carved on pillars and rocks across his vast empire, spread messages of tolerance, non-violence, and ethical behavior. His reign saw the spread of Buddhism beyond India to other parts of Asia, influencing cultures far and wide. The Gupta Empire, often referred to as the Golden Age of India, flourished between 320 and 550 CE. This period saw remarkable advancements in science, mathematics, astronomy, religion, and philosophy. The concept of zero, the decimal system, and the calculation of pi to several decimal places are attributed to this era. The famous Ajanta and Ellora caves, with their exquisite sculptures and paintings, were created during this time. The works of Kalidasa, considered one of the greatest Sanskrit poets and dramatists, also date from this period. Shifting our focus to the southern part of the subcontinent, we encounter the powerful Chola dynasty. At its peak, between the 9th and 13th centuries CE, the Chola Empire extended its influence beyond South India to Sri Lanka, the Maldives, and parts of Southeast Asia. The Cholas were known for their impressive naval power, which facilitated trade and cultural exchange across the Indian Ocean. The magnificent Brihadisvara temple in Tanjavur, built by Raja Raja Chola III, stands as a testament to their architectural prowess and devotion to Shiva. In the northwest, the Kushan Empire emerged as a major power along the ancient Silk Road between the 1st and 3rd centuries CE. Founded by nomadic people from Central Asia, the Kushans became important patrons of Gandharan art, which blended Greek, Roman, Persian, and Indian artistic traditions. This unique aesthetic influenced Buddhist art across Asia. The Kushan period also saw the development of the Mahayana school of Buddhism and its spread to China and beyond. The island nation of Sri Lanka has its own rich ancient history. According to the Mahavamsa, a historical chronicle written in Pali, the island was colonized by Prince Vijaya in the 6th century BC. The arrival of Buddhism in the 3rd century BCE, brought by Ashoka's son Mahinda, profoundly shaped Sri Lankan culture and society. The ancient city of Anuradhapura, with its massive stupas and monasteries, became a major center of Buddhist learning and pilgrimage. The rise of Islam in South Asia marks another significant chapter in the region's history. The Delhi Sultanate, established in 1206 by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak, a former slave general, brought Islamic rule to large parts of the subcontinent. The Sultanate period saw the introduction of new architectural styles, exemplified by the Qutb Minar in Delhi and the blending of Persian, Arabic, and Indian cultural elements. This period laid the groundwork for the later Mughal Empire and the rich Indo-Islamic culture that would flourish in subsequent centuries. The legacy of these ancient civilizations continues to shape South Asia today. The philosophical concepts developed in the Vedic period still influence modern Hindu thought. The principles of non-violence and religious tolerance advocated by Ashoka resonate in contemporary discussions on pluralism and peaceful coexistence. The scientific and mathematical innovations of the Gupta period form the basis of much of our modern numerical system. The architectural marvels left behind by these civilizations, from the carefully planned cities of the Indus Valley to the towering temples of the Cholas, continue to awe visitors and inspire architects. The linguistic diversity of the region, with its many classical languages like Sanskrit, Pali, and Tamil, reflects the rich literary traditions that have evolved over millennia. The trade networks established by empires like the Cholas and Kushans laid the foundation for the globalized world we live in today. The cultural exchanges facilitated by these networks led to the spread of ideas, religions, and artistic styles across Asia and beyond. The introduction of Islam to the subcontinent added another layer to South Asia's already diverse cultural tapestry. The syncretic traditions that developed from the interaction of Islamic and indigenous cultures continue to be a defining feature of South Asian society. In essence, the ancient history of South Asia is not just a collection of stories from the past, but a living legacy that continues to influence the present. The region's long history of philosophical inquiry, scientific innovation, artistic expression, and cultural exchange has contributed significantly to human civilization as a whole. As we reflect on these ancient stories, we're reminded of the depth and complexity of human history, the rise and fall of civilizations, the spread of ideas across vast distances, and the enduring impact of visionary leaders all form part of the grand narrative of South Asia's past. From the mysteries of the Indus script to the grandeur of Chola temples, from the ethical edicts of Ashoka to the mathematical innovations of the Gupta period, the ancient history of South Asia offers a wealth of fascinating stories. These narratives not only help us understand the past, but also provide valuable insights into the cultural, religious, and social dynamics of the region today. The ancient civilizations of South Asia remind us of the incredible achievements humans are capable of, as well as the impermanence of even the mightiest empires. They teach us about the power of ideas to transcend time and borders, and the potential for cultural exchange to enrich societies. As we face the challenges of the modern world, we can draw inspiration and lessons from these ancient stories. The emphasis on harmony with nature, seen in early Indian philosophy, the principles of ethical governance advocated by leaders like Ashoka, and the spirit of scientific inquiry that flourished during the Gupta period all have relevance in our contemporary context. Moreover, understanding this rich history can foster a greater appreciation for the diversity and complexity of South Asian cultures. It can help bridge cultural divides and promote mutual understanding in an increasingly interconnected world. The study of ancient South Asian history also highlights the importance of preserving cultural heritage. Many of the sites and artifacts from these ancient civilizations are under threat from urbanization, climate change, and neglect. Recognizing the value of this heritage is crucial for ensuring that future generations can continue to learn from and be inspired by these remarkable stories. In conclusion, the ancient history of South Asia is a treasure trove of fascinating stories, each offering unique insights into human civilization. From the advanced urban planning of the Indus Valley civilization to the spiritual and philosophical contributions of the Vedic period, from the vast empires of the Mauryas and Guptas to the maritime exploits of the Cholas, these narratives continue to captivate and educate us. The legacy of these ancient civilizations lives on in the languages, religions, art, and customs of modern South Asia. By exploring these stories, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that have shaped this diverse and dynamic region. More importantly, we are reminded of our shared human heritage and the timeless lessons that history has to offer.